1984 Austin, Texas. I'm driving down the road and I see this little peculiar A-frame building. It's not large, looks like it's some kind of drive-through snack place. It's orange, it's white, and it's a different look. Lo and behold, it turns out it's my first experience with Whataburger. So today we're going to Whataburger. They've expanded into the Atlanta area and we're gonna check them out. So come on with us and let's have a burger together.
Mark's gotta eat.
As y'all continue to subscribe and share the videos with your friends and support the channel, we're making plans for some sweet merchandise. So we'll tell you more after the subscriptions go up a bit higher, but we're looking forward to it and hope you're still enjoying what we're doing. Whataburger opened in Atlanta they started building last year in 2022. And there's been such a hubbub about it, surrounding it. Everybody's so excited to get to it. And the people who've never been wonder, could it really be that good? Well, today we're going to find out. Now, I've been to one. It was right close to Dan's Rib Shack in Austin. And Dan's was good, but we're not going there today. We're going to Whataburger. So come on and let's find out. Now that they've opened the first few restaurants that they opened, the dining room wasn't open, only the drive-through, and they are a 24-hour-a-day place. So this one has been open the longest, I think, and as a result of that, the dining room is now open. So we're gonna try the dining room and see. I looked up to see who invented the hamburger, and you'd think Hamburg, Germany. So the deal is, in Europe, minced meat was a big popular thing. And as a result, when people put it between two pieces of bread, it became a hamburger. But guess who gets credit for it is America, and in particular, again, Texas. I don't know if it's true or not, but it's on the internet, so, you know, probably. Ooh, I wish you could smell it in here. It's something about burgers on a grill, fat burning. I'm good. How you doing? I'm gonna get a number 2 with, I think onion rings, probably. Yeah. And then a fountain drink. 28. Ooh. Check that out. It's long ice cubes. Well, I really do wish you could smell this. It smells great. And there's something about grills and burgers. I love it. So, assuming you like meat, is there anyone out there that really doesn't like a grilled hamburger? If you eat hamburgers, do you like hamburgers? If you eat beef but don't like hamburgers, how do you cook them? Yeah, it's here. All right. First thing I'll try is the onion ring. It was good. It is a real onion. I don't know if you can see it. I like. All right, let's get this puppy open and chow down. It's very well wrapped. All right, let's dig into this thing. When they first started this chain, They wanted to do a hamburger that took 2 hands to hold. They got that right. And they wanted people to say, wow, what a burger. Wow, what a burger. That is good. Kind of salty. That is a lot of burger. Excuse me for a moment. Wow. That is a huge hamburger. Excuse me. Really tasty. I will say the meat's not terribly moist, which is a surprise to me, but it's a very good burger. The meat is pretty lean. I think it's real beef. I say it's real beef because it tastes like real beef. When the Impossible Whopper came out at Burger King, we had to try it, so we loaded up the van with a bunch of us and we went over and bit into them. And we all agreed it tasted like really garlicky beans. Delicious. Beans are good, but they're not a burger. So I gave the Impossible Whopper 1 thumb up and a rating of tastes like an Impossible Whopper. It was just a good veggie sandwich. I'm gonna swallow a Coke here. My friend was telling me one of the things they do here is they have their own ketchup. It's like a spicy ketchup and a spicy mustard. We'll pop a link up that has a shopping link for all of their sauces and condiments and stuff. They've got a whole bunch of things, and you can buy them in a lot of places now. I'm not going to be able to talk much and eat all of this. It's massive. Man. Watching me stuff my face, that's good footage right there, isn't it? This is so good. Y'all, this doesn't happen very often, but I want you just to relax while I eat this thing. Onion overboard. Hamburgers have a special place for me. When I was about 11 or 12, the first McDonald's opened up in my hometown, and I could ride my bike to it. And I just remember the big advertisement was you could get a hamburger and a Coke and fries for less than $1. I got on my bike, I rode to the store, gave them $1, and doggone if it didn't work. It was freedom. So when I eat this, or any good hamburger, I think of freedom, and I also think of visiting with friends, because I don't think there's anything more enjoyable in life than sitting around eating a good meal and visiting with friends. And that's why I enjoy doing this with you. This place is open 24 hours a day. It's always got a crowd here. I don't know that the dining room is open in the middle of the night, but the restaurant serves 24 hours a day, so they wouldn't do it if they weren't selling. So settle the debate for us. Is a hamburger a sandwich? Tell us in the comments. Do you remember a hamburger place called Burger Chef? That was another big one when I was growing up, and they just kind of faded away. But they were good, but they're not around anymore. I am totally enjoying this. Uh-oh, look at this. The backside of the hamburger. Where's the beef? It was a front-loaded hamburger. You would think Whataburger is a candle company. No matter how good the mustard is, it can't be that good that you don't put meat with it. To their credit, the bun is big, fluffy, soft. Other restaurants have shrunk the bun to make the beef look bigger. So, I guess you take the lesser of the two evils. Sometimes when we're shooting this, we have to stop to get a close-up of the food, and I have to hold up. But I have to tell you, on these days when I'm really hungry, that's torture, because I'm dying to finish this thing. And it's good. You know, as good as this looks, and it's free and all, I bet it's cold. Also, I'm pretty sure ink is poisonous. There's a series on the History Channel. I don't know if it's current. I never know when they're running which. Excuse me, I've got hiccups. Called Foods That Built America, and they profile all of the people that contributed. But there's one on, I think it's John Heinz, who is credited with inventing ketchup, not catsup, but ketchup. Like 1876, Heinz ketchup was released, born, whatever. And he did it because the grocers didn't have a ton of control over the aging of their product. So sometimes you might get home with a piece of meat that was on the edge. You wanted to kind of cover it a little bit, so the tanginess of ketchup served that purpose. And he tried all kinds of formulas, recipes for it before he hit on the right one. And I thought, how different could ketchup be? And then I came home with another brand of ketchup, good brand, reputable brand. When I tasted it, it did not taste like Heinz ketchup. Similarly, I brought home Heinz mustard, ate it, and realized it wasn't French's mustard. Didn't taste the same. So you think you're not brand conscious, but I think I probably am in that regard without realizing it. Ketchup. Can't live with it, can't live without it. I am not high maintenance. I'll eat store brand ketchup, so long as it's fancy grade A. Sometimes when I travel, I have to make a critical decision when I'm hungry. Is the location road trip worthy, road trip approved, or is it a race with the devil after consuming the product, if you know what I mean? For instance, Crystal, White Castle, how could it be bad? But it is not road trip approved. Whataburger, so far, so good. Road trip approved. Failing to meet road trip approval is not necessarily a condemnation of the flavor. It can be delicious. However, there are liabilities associated with that deliciousness. That would be useful information in a trip ticket. The roadside places you can stop, will they cause additional stops or not? There needs to be in the travel books, needs to be a road trip approval. Perhaps we should assemble such a certification. All I'm thinking of is, what would the icon be?
I'm going to make an icon.
I know, that's what I'm afraid of.
Certification seal.
That's what I'm afraid of. Certification seal. Should we make a list of roadside approved? As
roadside assistance restaurants.
Perhaps we'll also embark on a roadside assistance program when the facilities are not up to your desire, demand, need.
Do your tow trucks need griddles added to them?
Do your tow trucks need blue water buckets added to them? As we continue to eat in these restaurants, would you like us to make a road trip approved restaurant list so that you wouldn't have to travel in suspense? Let us know in the comments. That's going to do it for this episode. I'm stuffed and it was good. I hope you enjoyed hanging out. I did visiting with you. Tell a friend, subscribe. We'll see you Sundays at 7. And remember this, life is short, so enjoy every meal.